Blade and Sorcery Nomad has been finally released, and because it added a whole new game mode, I thought I'd make a video about mods similar to the one I made after the PCVR version fully released. And even though we have scripting on by default with the 1.0 version, we all still have to wait for mods to get made or updated. Nevertheless, I've put together a small mod collection that will enhance your Crystal Hunt experience, but most can be used in Sandbox as well. And as always, like and subscribe if you enjoy my content and visit my merch to grab some. Thank you. First, I want to start with the quality of life improving mods, such as the mod Realistic Bleeding. I have covered this mod a bunch of times already, but it wouldn't be a proper list of mods if I didn't at least mention it. And what it does is pretty straightforward. It transforms the normal bleeding and blood decals into much realistic streaks of blood and even this cool looking drippage. Next up, we have a mod that's honestly one of my favorites, and that would be the slow motion silencer. I know there are other mods or probably even audio settings that could make the slow motion completely silent, but some of the sounds don't really bother me, like the weird heartbeat sound you hear the whole time does. And this mod is just the perfect balance. You no longer hear the heartbeat sound, but you still can hear when you enter or exit slow motion, plus some of the reverb effects have been removed. I have showcased this mod some time ago already, but with Crystal Hunt being available on Nomad now, this simple mod has a new usage, reintroducing the kill counter, which slaps a simple kill counter on your wrist, either left or right side, and you can also set if it's going to be always on or if it turns on after you look at it for a second. It was fun using it in Sandbox and seeing how many innocent lives I've taken, but I feel like having it in Crystal Hunt makes a bit more sense. Now, this mod is often being asked about in my comment sections, so I'm happy to introduce to you the Jaw Physics mod, which adds a few features like realistically behaving jaws of NPCs, so you can now move them around, and if you hit the NPC with enough force, which you can customize in the settings, you can break their jaw, leaving them looking silly and in pain for the rest of the fight. Plus, their jaws also relax once they inevitably perish. Last on our list of quality of life enhancements is the Smooth Pierce mod, which is yet again pretty self-explanatory. Ever wanted to stab your enemies with ease? Well, now you can! With this simple mod, you don't have to put any strength into your stabs, you just press the blade against your foe and the job is done. And if you want to go through armor as well, turn off armor detection in the cheat settings. Moving on into the next category, which features two Crystal Hunt only mods for your enjoyment, starting with the first one that came out just recently, and that would be the mod Locked Doors. If you've played a bit of Crystal Hunt, you've probably noticed the wooden doors that can be opened, which usually hold some kind of treasure. Well, this mod locks all of the wooden doors, which forces you, the player, into a little scavenger hunt for the key. It can be found either on a poor NPC, which you don't have to kill by the... well, no, never mind. Or you can find the key somewhere close to the door. The second Crystal Hunt only mod I have for you is the Gilded Goons mod, which adds, unlike the previous mod, an easier way to get more money by placing a bag of coins on a few random NPCs in the dungeons. Just remember to loot them right away before they can despawn. And last, but definitely not least, it's the very impressive mod called Assassin's Arsenal, which, you guessed it, adds assassin-themed weapons like the Hidden Blade, Expanding Shield, awesome grappling hook which is just super fun, and even a flamethrower that can defeat any foe in seconds, but also lets you fly around like Iron Man. You can either spawn it in Sandbox from the book, or you can actually unlock it and buy it in the Crystal Hunt shop. And do you want to know what's even more impressive? Well, all of this cool gear was made without any scripting. I will be making another video like this once new mods get added or updated and I try them out, because I don't want to recommend something I don't enjoy using to you guys. If you need links or more info, read them and comment below. Huge thanks to my members, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.